Welcome to Tarot is Magic, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we will talk about the Light Seer's Tarot, one of my favorite tarot decks of all time. And yes, I know I say this a lot about my tarot decks because they're all my favorite, but this one is really special, and you will soon see why. But before we start, a little disclaimer, which is going to appear on the screen, so feel free to pause it and read it. And without further ado, let's look into our deck. It comes in this nice little sturdy hay house box. It's very nice. I like it that it's small and not too big to store because I like to keep my cards in the box. And it comes with this little guidebook that is it's quite thick, to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't have the indie version of this deck. It started on Kickstarter, I believe, and then it went mass public because it was so successful, I suppose. And you'll soon see why. But before we check the cards, let's read what it says inside of here because I find it so poetic. Into the grey we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in sunlight hollow we lose and find what is ours. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. So that is the front of the box. And then the booklet, which we will look into after I go through the cards. So wait for now. And I wanted to show you that I edged mine. I believe on the indie version the edges were a bit brighter, like a turquoise, like this. But yeah, I edged mine in this one in teal, which I really like. It is, I think, standard tarot size. Let me just compare it to the Universal Tarot. Okay, so this is the Hermit card from Universal Rider-Waite-Smith. So see, it's a tiny bit wider and a tiny bit longer, but almost nothing. So let's start with the cards. So I love this full card. Look at that. She is surrendering and falling into the flower of light. Let me use this flower of light here. She also is holding, I believe, a stone gem as well. And I love that she's in a yellow dress. Yellow represents, that joy, childlike joy, I'm going to say. I'm not going to lose too much time on each card, but this is the Magician, how he's weaving his magic here. I love that it's a modern deck, which I really like. Lots of people can connect with this, this energy of newness. But at the same time, you have so much symbology still on these cards. For example, here we have Metatron's cube as his tattoo. We have the infinity symbol on his hoodie. We have all the elements here as well. And see, it's like a universe here. He is pulling all those. I don't want to say that he is, basically, he knows that all the elements, everything that he needs is available to him, and he is using it to create. Oh, look at that. I just realized he himself with this energies here, it's an infinity symbol as well. Wow. See, every time you look at the card, you see something new, which I really like as well. The High Priestess, I love this. She is connected, she is centered. You see, she has closed eyes, but she sees everything. She is like, you can see her eyes through her eyelids. And still we have the symbols. You see, we have the crescent moon here, and on her earrings we have the cross, which is physical and spiritual plane. Here we have runes also. All across the deck there are runes, I noticed, on almost every card. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about runes yet. I will learn in the future. But whoever understands runes, they could see extra messages here. And also she's between two pillars, you know. Maybe it would be better if one was a bit darker, perhaps, you know, because you have a black and white pillar in original cards, Rider-Waite-Smith cards, which this deck, I believe, is based on. And here you can see she's connected to the universe. There is a, behind her, it's like a veil, and behind her is all the knowledge, all the spiritual knowledge. She's asking you, what do you want to know? Are you sure you want to know this? And she has a third eye open here as well, which I really like. And we have the Empress, pregnant with life itself, with Earth. I love how this, her wings here, they feel like they're made of ocean. There's also a full moon she's holding on to. She's super feminine and in touch with herself, with her femininity, with life. She's creative, she's creating life. There's not no nature around per se. Let's see that here looks like she's part of the earth. And you can also see green leaves all around her, I mean decorated on her, like on her wrist, in her hair, etc. And we have the Emperor. I love that they took the pose of his legs here as well from, I think it's in Thought deck, which represents 4 as well. The Ankh, the key to life, is here, key of life, which is also, by the way, interestingly, the tree of life. If you put Ankh on top of each paths on tree of life or spheres, you will see that it creates an Ankh. He's holding a chess piece, the king, of course, and we have the planet associated with the Emperor, which is Mars, and obviously the what is it called? Ram here, or you know, Aries, represents Aries. And the colors as well, you see, it's like he's so powerful. He is, and very organized. See the black and white squares here, four sides as well. That's all intentional. I don't think that anything in this deck is there by chance. Structure. Then we have the Hierophant. I love this Hierophant card. He's like so different to the Rider-Waite-Smith one, who is very serious, you know. And he is here standing to show you the path to enlightenment. And also remind you that you are your own guru as well. You see here there are symbols of different religions above him as well, which I love. And again, a rune that I don't understand. I wonder what it means. Please write in the comments below if you know the meanings of these runes. So yeah, I love the colors as well, like pink is very positive, nice, enlightening. Then we have the Lover's card, which is very passionate. I'm gonna say it's passionate. I love it. The Chariot. A lot of movement here, isn't it? Momentum, the moving forward. He's looking towards the future. He's leaving what is not needed behind. He is, I suppose, mentally controlling these two horses, because one is going one side, one is going the other side. Also represent feminine and masculine, yin, yang energies, etc. And I love the body of water here as well. Like in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, you have body of water. But you also have the city, which you don't see here, but that's okay. Then we have the Strength card. I love it because she is the lion and she's also a human, a person. It tells us that we all have that strength, that lion within us, and that is our choice how we use that power, that strength within us. We should come from the heart, from compassion. And she's looking after the little lamb here, because the lion part of her could want to eat it. But she decides to be gentle. Even the way that she holds her hand here is very gentle. And again, infinity symbol right here. Infinite strength. And we have the Hermit card, which I had people not loving this much, but I personally love it. She left the lamp here because she knows that the light is within us. We just need to find it. When we center, when we go within, when we, isolate ourselves, not in a negative way. She's on the top of a mountain. She has a very good view on everything, on all the situations in her life. which is very peaceful. I love it. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel is called here. If you look closely, you'll see that on the cubes here, on the dice here, you have 4 plus 6, which is 10. And I'm sure she chose 4 and 6 for a reason as well. And again, you have all 4 elements here represented. You have Torah, Tarot, Rota, etc. on the wheel, or wheels, always spinning. I love that there's like light and dark, light and dark. It's finding that momentum. People read the Wheel of Fortune as, you know, that's luck coming your way. But I love that she named it the Wheel, that Chris Ann, who is the creator of this deck, named it the Wheel, and not the Wheel of Fortune, because it really represents that life is ever changing, that, you know, if you are on the downside right now, then the next thing that's going to be is up. It's on the other side, right? And it's also finding that momentum, because it's spinning, that right moment to enter something that is going to allow you to, you know, the situation to work out. Alright, the next we have Justice. I love how the Justice card is both sides. It's asking you, you know, are you acting in alignment with your morality, sorry, and weighing up your heart. There's no hardened feather here, but you know, weighing up your heart to the feather. Is your heart light? Are you acting from guilt, from, you know, traumas, from negative experiences in life? Measure your heart, make sure that it's light, you know. Then we have the Hangman. Again, we have runes here, and it's hanging in the number 4. And there's also, let's see, there's a number 3 we could find, because 4 and 3. There's so much in the Hangman, by the way. There's so much. It's just through numbers. If I remember correctly, number 3 represents Empress, which is his, or in this case, her mom. And then number 4 times 3, because you have 4 and 3. I'm trying to find number 3. Oh, there we go. We have 3 little things from her bracelet. There we go. So 3 times 4 is 12, which represents 12 signs. And we have 3 plus 4 is 7, which is, oh my gosh, 7 is connected to, I believe, one of the planets, must be. And yeah, there is even more, but let's not waste too much time. Finding a new perspective, really. Then we have Death card, which I love that she called Rebirth. You see the shooting star in it as well, which I really love, or just a star, or life force even, you know, like the Big Bang type of thing. I love it. And we have the Temperance, which I don't know, for me, even though beautiful symbology here, you know, he is balancing light and dark and sun and the moon, feminine and masculine. He has the symbol from the original Hierophant here as a tattoo. There is a sun on his tattoo on his arm here as well, and he has the wings, you know, balance. But I don't know, this is my least favorite card, perhaps because maybe there's no water there, there's, I don't know, but hey, we can't love all the cards. The Devil, I really like it how he's this is also symbol from thought. And here we have the goat as well, which is well, not the goat, sorry, like the Capricorn, you know, here. And really, you're choosing, are you gonna take his hand? Are you gonna let the devil control you? Then we have the Tower, which is very interesting. I read in one of the decks, I think it was the Druid Craft, that when the lightning strikes, it actually fertilizes the land for a few miles around, which is very interesting. So you see, the Tower is not a bad card. A lot of people read it as a bad card, but actually it is not a bad card. You also see butterflies here, which represent transformation, something new starting, something that had to go, because it was not, it was not built on a good foundation, and now it's coming to an end, so something new can start. The Star, lovely. She's holding onto that hope, holding onto the star, holding onto healing coming to her. I love this card. And we have the Moon, feeling like you're drowning, it's a more negative card in this deck, I would say. Feeling that you're drowning, but knowing that you need to go through this, you need to look at both wolves inside of you, deal with both of them, let both of them out, balance them both out, and then come out of water liberated, enlightened, dealing with your traumas, dealing with illusions. Then we have the Sun, which is also very bright and optimistic. Like, just the energy of this card tells everything. To me anyway, it speaks to me. She has open arms, she is who she is. There's another rune here, symbol. I think there's a flower of life within the Sun as well. Then we have Judgment. I'm surprised that she left it as Judgment, that she didn't rename this card. Because we see it's us coming into our full potential, what we following our dharma, transforming from one stage of life to the other, letting it happen. I love it. Then we have the World card, which is a lot of geometry, sacred geometry around here as well. I'm sure these geometric shapes are connected to the not just the elements, but also the four signs in zodiac. They're fixed. But yes, she is. It's like the Ouroboros, isn't it? The snake eating its own tail. It's coming through. It's like a portal. She stepped through a portal. She's stepping through a portal into. She finished the cycle and she's stepping into a new one, and it's kind of like the I know it's not the same woman, but it reminds me of the Fool card. It's like she came from here and then fell over into this to start a new journey again. And also the colors are so positive and beautiful. And then we have the Suit of Wands, Ace of Wands, new beginning, new life, new spark. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. You have the whole world. You have the whole world in your hand, really. Choosing a direction, in which direction you're moving. It could also mean travel, which is really interesting here. You can see it on this picture here. And she's still in the comfort of her own home, but is about to leave. And then in Three of Wands, she left. She is going on this journey. And then Four of Wands is like a spiritual stability, like that happiness, that lifted spirit. Celebration. It shows the celebration here very beautifully. And then we have Five of Wands, the struggle. It's like they're all trying to reach that fire, which feels like the Ace of Wands, that passion. They're all fighting for their passion, I suppose. Then we have Six of Wands, the victory. Others celebrating with you as well. Celebration with people who are supporting you, and you offering them something as well. And I love the Seven of Wands. It's like staying true to yourself no matter what life throws at you. Centering yourself, following your dharma, following, you know, your sacral, no, not sacral, sorry, solar plexus chakra is, you know, who you really are. Yellow, shining through. Moving, she moved her head away from these people telling her whatever she should be doing or attacking her, whatever, and she knows what she wants. She's in a bubble, her own bubble, safe zone. I love this card, it's so beautiful. Then we have Eight of Wands, very charging energy, lots of things happening. Then we have Nine of Wands, you know, holding on to that hope. You're almost there. You're almost there. It's been a hard journey, but you are supported. And then we have Ten of Wands, knowing when you're carrying too much with you and finding help, finding support. Like here, she's smart. She used this cow to help her carry her stuff. You know, and again, start a new journey, number 10. And then we have Page of Wands. Pages are always that childlike energy, and you see she's so playful. And I love the salamanders here, which represent, you know, they can survive in fire. So the fire element here, and she is looking at her wand, looking up to her wand. Wand, you know, wands represent fire. Fire represents our passions, what we want to do in life, and she's looking up to it. Then we have Knight of Wands. So much energy in this card. I love it. It's yeah, it's so beautiful. She's like going for it, doing whatever she wants to do. Her passion, she's following her passion. She is moving. Even the horse at the back, it's moving. It's moving. Energy is moving her passions forward. Then we have the Queen of Wands. She's standing or sitting here in her power, and for the longest time I didn't see this cute little cat. Oh my god, it's so cute. And here we can see very nice detail. Her earrings have the fire symbols, and she is in her power. She's standing in her power, in her feminine power. She is doing her craft. She's inspiring others, you know. She's very spiritual, full of passion, full of love, full of creativity. And then we have King of Wands. Also we see the salamander here. We see the lion here and Leo here. It's a very powerful card as well. And then we have Ace of Cups. New emotions coming into your life, and I love it. It's on the heart chakra. Two of Cups, so beautiful, isn't it? I love that we have so much diversity as well in these cards. And the hands could represent any gender as well, which is also beautiful. And the rainbows, you see, I love that. They're like harmonious, you know. All the notes, 7 main notes, represent rainbow colors as well. And their love, or their connection, their emotional connection is harmonious. And the sun at the back as well, beautiful. Then you have Three of Cups. It's coming together with friends, coming together with your tribe. We have here Triple Goddess as well, I love that. And we have the Great Bear, I believe it's called, constellation, which definitely represents something as well. I'm gonna Google that and paste it. Oh my gosh, it's too bright. How is it so bright again? Oh, I can actually do this. It's not funny, right? Yeah, the weather is a bit weird. Then we have Four of Cups, which in many decks represents boredom, and I believe in here it kind of looks like it as well. Not looking at what is given to you, but ultimately going within. And oh look at this beautiful green tree as well. And then knowing which things to choose and which to assert. Is it assert? To assert what you need and what you don't need, which emotions you need and which ones you don't need in your life. And then we have Five of Cups is dwelling in sadness. So, well, like, look at this, is like sadness is pouring in. She is indulging in it as well. She's like, it's like she's doing it herself. You know, she's pouring these cups in. It looks like the moon in the water, very interesting. And then not looking at the full cup that is also rainbowy. Then we have Six of Cups. It's so obvious. Thinking of the good memories from the past that help you, you know. Not they help you, just they help you, they assist you on your journey to ascension. Seven of Cups. This card is quite a struggling card. Like not knowing which direction to go, really. I have Eight of Cups, leaving behind what is not working for us anymore, into the sunshine, into a better world. Nine of Cups. Wow, look how happy this person is. It's like it's an explosion of positive emotions from their heart. They have blue hair as well, which I love. And there's a treasure chest full of gold. Wish fulfilled. Then we have Ten of Cups. Beautiful. I love that we have two women, a family. And the rainbow as well. I love the rainbows. And you know, completing your journey through cups, completion. And here we have again, see, it's like a key, harmonious. It's like you can hear the music from it. And then we have Page of Cups, a curious, daydreaming type of energy. And a card where pigs can fly. It's like finding things that you would never think of in places you would never think of. And then Knight of Cups, the romantic person, the most romantic person, I suppose, in tarot, which is quite obvious from this card. Look at this love letter here. And wine and grapes, and his glorious horse in the background. And then Queen of Cups, she's such a healing queen, isn't she? On this card you can feel how she's healing you with her hands. She's connected to water, to the divine. Beautiful. And King of Cups, in touch with his emotions, literally. These cards are so easy to read, honestly. They are a blast. Love them. Ace of Swords, new thoughts coming in. Two of Swords, going within to make a decision. See here as well, Two of Swords. You have two elements, like air element signs here. Symbols, not signs, sorry. Three of Swords. Oh, this card speaks for itself. You don't even need to. But yeah, this card speaks for itself, doesn't it? It's like so painful. A lot of people read this card as a heartbreak, but we need to remember that it's in a sword suit, and swords represent thoughts, represent our thinking, our ego. So I read this card as ego death. You know, something that hurt your ego. And you need to learn from it. You need to change whatever hurts into something good. Let go. See these three ravens flying away. Let go. Four of Swords, a beautiful card. She is healing. She's now, after that painful experience, she's healing in her nest. She is having a break, you know. Then we have Five of Swords. It's like he's choosing your battles. What are you gonna stress about, and what you're not gonna stress about? This raven here is telling you, let go, move on, like this guy here. Then we have Six of Swords, choosing, basically, then moving away from this, isn't it? From the stormy sea into something safe land here. Seven of Swords. Basically a card that asks you if you're doing moral actions or not, to check if you're being moral. Eight of Swords. See, she is not restricted, she's restricting herself. You can see that in the mirror. Then Nine of Swords. Nightmares, negative thoughts, stress. But choosing to see the light, the good stuff. Light is always going to take away the shadow, the darkness. Ten of Swords. Something is has completed, and now you're starting a new journey. You're being, like, Ten of Swords is similar to Rebirth card, in my opinion, but to do more with the way of thinking, with your mind. And Page of Swords, again, childlike energy. I love how she's balancing on the sword here with her ideas. Knight of Swords, such a fast-moving energy, isn't it? This flying raven here as well. He's gonna jump on his motorbike, which is really fast as well. Queen of Swords, look at that. The cup here is guarded. Cup represents emotions, so she acts with her mind. She's using her mind. She's using her logic. She's been through a lot. That's why her heart here is in a cage. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have a heart. She does, but she's just smart about her choices. Again, air. Then we have the King of Swords. I'm sure all these animals are here on purpose again. We have a dragonfly, raven, a bat, and an owl. I know the dragonfly represents transformation. An owl represents challenges, but becoming wise through challenges. So he is a master of his suit. He knows how to deal with life. He knows how to use his mind, his logic. He's on top of the world as well. And then our last one, the Pentacles. The Pentacle is given to you. All the possibilities are there. I love it. It's like a seed is given to you, and then it's up to you what you're going to do with the seed. Two of Pentacles, again, one becomes two, and then when you have two, it's a bit harder to balance, but you can balance it. You just need to prioritize things correctly. Then we have Three of Pentacles, weaving, growing, creating something together with others, or using different aspects. Then we have Four of Pentacles. This card could mean many things. One of them can be that you are holding your physical possessions, that also being money, too close, or that you're grabbing onto it. You're alone. She's out of town. She doesn't have anyone because she decided she's going to keep all her coins, not share it with anyone. But this card can also mean that you are stable, but you need to now open your eyes and look what else is there, where else can you move. Five of Pentacles. She is struggling. It's a struggle card. But you need to look around and see that the key is right there to open the door to the safetyness. Six of Pentacles. What you give is what you get. Seven of Pentacles. Patience, being patient. Putting in the energy, continue putting the energy and be patient. Things will grow. Eight of Pentacles. mastering your craft, enjoying the moment, not waiting like she is, oh, when is it going to be done, but enjoying the process, mastering your craft. You are so good at something now, so keep on going, because it will bring you to 9 of Pentacles. I mean, look at how she's so happy. She's so happy. She is abundant. She has everything she wants, she needs, right there. Then you have 10 of Pentacles. She created so much that now, you know, it's generational wealth. And also the end of a cycle, a physical cycle. Here we have, I love the Tree of Life in Kabbalah. And, you know, children running, you have people, people or animals that are your friends. A lot, really good card. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Look at that, she is like part of this growth. It's like a Ace of Pentacles. She is ready to learn how to look after this. Knight of Pentacles. Patient, repetitive action. He's the most grounded of all the knights. He is the most he's a knight that plans the most, that is not afraid to repeat things to achieve what he needs to achieve, to learn what he needs to learn. The Queen of Pentacles, self-made queen. She is so proud and feminine, lots of feminine energy. She's holding her pentacle. She is with nature. She's one with nature. She's very caring. And then we have the King of Pentacles, our last card. And he has a wolf here, companion, spiritual companion. So that tells you that he is not just focused on the wealth and physical things, but he is also spiritual and connected to the nature, which also, I'd say, this green shirt of his represents. I think it's a shirt. And he's very knowledgeable. Look at that. He has books here that he read all. So, if I just summarize what I love about this deck. What I love about this deck is that it has representations of different peoples, that it has different ages, although still I would say on the younger side, because this guy supposedly is old, but if you look at his face, he doesn't have any wrinkles, does he? So he's like, I'd say in his 40s maybe. So maybe they could have added more ages in it. It's a more young deck, but it's a very, very easy deck to read with. Like, it's quite obvious what each card means, so it's very beginner friendly. That's why this is one of the first decks that I actually got when I started reading tarot. So I really, really, really enjoy this deck. And it's always so accurate. Like, every time I do reading this deck, it's so accurate. I just love it. And I love the colors, the vibrant colors. I love the facial expressions, you know, they tell so much. Like, pictures tell 1,000 stories that words can't tell. And then not only the deck itself speaks so much, you know, just by itself, but then the booklet, oh my god, it is so good. This booklet is so good that I was using different decks and coming back to this book when I was learning, because it is just so well written. Let me show you. So let me just show you this booklet, how it looks like and stuff. So we have firstly the basic for the new cards, Slinger, and then we have the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, which represents what each suit means. So she talks about upright cards and reversals. So she didn't include, no, she did, sorry, she does include reversal meanings as keywords, and then she speaks about it as in shadow within the explanations of the cards. And then how to connect with your cards, and then readings and spreads. So we have how to read the cards basically, and then the spreads. We have, I think, 3. So light of the day, light and shadow spread. Oh no, we have more. Light worker, illumination spread, falling in love spread, and soul joy spread. Why did I think there were just 3? Anyways, and then we go into explanation of the cards. Now, in the indie version, the book was much bigger, and it had even more details. And I tried to find it on eBay because I would love to just have that book so much, because it just looks even better than this one, even though this one is amazing. And now let's do the an example reading for the collective, and then we're gonna read from the book to have an example how it reads. So, the Light Seer's Tarot. What is a message for the collective right now? The person who is watching this, what is the message that they need to hear in this moment right now? There we go. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. 4 of Pentacles. Right, so let's go. Let's see what it says. So, 4 of Pentacles, these are cups. There you go. So you see, you get a little picture, which I like, and then you have Light Seer and Shadow Seer, both aspects. So Light Seer is stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in times of need. And Shadow Seer is hoarding, coveting, lack mentality, placing too much value on money. I need to be more charitable. You are building your life coin by coin, and you've reached the moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely, you are being reminded to double check those foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? Continue towards your goal without over-focusing on your possessions, and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockages big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you're looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world, and focus on feeling excited and expansive. And what I love about this booklet is as well that you have a little mantra here, a little affirmation. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. How wonderful is that? Amazing. Oh yes, about the cardstock, sorry. I didn't forget this cardstock. So the cardstock, like you saw how it shuffles, it shuffles beautifully. Like I said before, I shuffle overhand. I don't like reshuffling because it damages the cards, although I believe you can reshuffle this, although it is a bit hard. Let me just try. Yeah, you can do it, but it's a bit on the stiffer side. But I like that, they're durable cards. So the card, you see, they're not glossy, they're matte. And they snap back up, which is great. I love this cardstock. It's one of my favorite cardstocks actually that I have. So it's like a really good handover shuffler, sorry. Okay, so we didn't talk about Chris Ann yet. Real quick, from this guidebook we can see that she's a deck creator, designer, magic maker, and brand strategist, and she owns a branding and graphic design company called Pixel Brand. She has started successfully kickstarted 3 independent decks: the Sacred Creator Oracle, the Light Seer's Tarot, and the Muse Tarot. And she also offers unique courses for creators that combine marketing and branding with manifestation and intuition. And apparently, you have also a deeper meaning of each card on her website, which is here. Wait, where is it? I've seen it somewhere. There it is, on her website. So that's pretty awesome as well. So if I have to give this deck a mark, I will give her, I will give it 9.8 or even 9.9. 9.9. Everything, 9.9, because the only thing that I think could be improved is ages in this deck. There could be more age diversity, and that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this walk through the Light Seer Tarot, maybe deep dive into it. And I really hope that you join me again in my next review. Please, if you have any thoughts about this deck, write it in the comments below. If you have any other insights about this deck, write in the comments below. I really would like to see your opinion about it. And if you see anything else in the cards that I didn't see or don't see yet, please write it in the comments below. And stay blessed. Bye!